League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill today, Paul Skeens. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And that one misses up and in. And the MLB All-Star game is underway. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
It's Aaron Judge now. Big time power. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Skeens in his second season, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Up and in, ball two.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That misses, and that's ball three. One out, base is empty. That one's in there, and the count is 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And that is low for ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner on the go. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
In the air, out towards right center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. And there's 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2 outs, base is empty. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a pop-up. Machado sizing this one up. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab, Tarek Skubal.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's way high, and that is ball 1. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a little bit low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. High fly ball out to left field. Green makes the grab, 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's in there. Strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. The 0-1. That one to first. Fair ball.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Manny Machado now, and that's in for a strike. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two outs. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
He goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. End of the first from Truist Park. The American Leaguers on top, 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Skeens back to work. And it's fouled away.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Fouled off left side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Up the middle, Lindor gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Two down, base is empty. Javi Baez digs in right side. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that misses. And a count even 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
To third. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The AL out front here, 2-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat, Kyle Tucker.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that one misses up and in. And a full count now.
Full count.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Snags it on the run. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kyle Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes. Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And it remains 2-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Green on the run. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 out, runner at second. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. The 0-2 stays alive. A changeup missing, and it's 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
One out and a runner at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. fastball is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Well done behind the dish.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Will Smith to the plate. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on down to the top of the third. The AL leads it 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and a quick out, number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 gone, runner at first. Here comes Aaron Judge. Walked his first time. And Judge spoils that one. On the corner for a strike. 0-2. Torres, the base runner at first with 1 out. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. And he pumps it a strike.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. American League strands 1. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Here's Ketel Marte. Scooble checks the runner. Acuna dives back in. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Man at second. Got him swinging. Here's Freddie Freeman down. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike. Just missed. That's the ball. And no one can get there. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Manny Machado. Caught looking his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that is out of play. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. First pitch
That's the ball,
misses. Just off the inside edge. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for the American League, the designated hitter,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That one at triple digits.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
In the air, right side of the infield. Marte should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Riley Green, the next to hit, grounded out his first time up. That misses, and that's ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. Sliced hard but foul. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Baez. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So they strand a pair. And midway in the 4th, it's a lead for the American League, 2-1. Back at Truist Park, bottom 4. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
And
Kyle Schwarber will come up. Doubled his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Ball one there. And that's outside. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with one gone, and now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 2-0. And that misses as well. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss, and the count's full.
Count is full.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. Around second is Schwarber. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
All over that one right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 on, 1 out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Ramirez to second, over to first, but it's offline.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green going after it. And that's the third out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the top of the fifth we go. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Skeens back to work. Fouled off down the right side. And base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter now, Gleyber Torres. He is struck out, and he is walked. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Wilson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Gleyber gets a piece, 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering misses down and away. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here is Aaron Judge. A strikeout and a walk. On the ground, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Raleigh under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here's Freddie Freeman. That's a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 and 2 to count.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Wu getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Ryan getting cranked up as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at first, one away. Good job to fight that one off. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tarek Skubal won't go any further, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So a lefty out of the pen, Yusei Kikuchi.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, one out. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close. Now 2-2. And that's too high. Kyle Schwarber in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on, one out, and they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Freeman at third. Machado over at second. Tucker at first. One gone. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Two outs, bases are full. To the right side, Torres. Tosses to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Huge opportunity missed there. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 3-2.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Paul Skeens gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Freddie Peralta on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matthew Boyd, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. On the ground right side. Flips it, and they get the out. Two outs, base is empty. And now, Ryan O'Hearn. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball one.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive. Stepping in, Riley Green. That one outside. And that's ball one. Two outs. That one ripped, but foul. And now 2-1. Fouled off to the right.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
And that one is downstairs. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Check on the runner. And he's out. And they've got him. That ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the sixth. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to go. Mize warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Outside low, and that is ball one. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that one fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge. He makes the grab, and there's two away. So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 3. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And misses inside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one at 95, missed up top. Counts full, 3-2. Ketel Marte waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. NL goes down quietly. They're down 3-2. New pitcher on now, Matthew Boyd.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That one at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now it's Baez. He's grounded out a couple of times. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Late with the swing there. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him. And one gone.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Wilson in the box again, takes a strike. Next pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Step off throw to first. Green dives back in safely. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 7th inning stretch time. The American Leaguers on top, 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Ketel Marte, 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's downstairs. 2-0. Chapman now 1-run game. Way high there. 3-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fought off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's the third. Fires over to Guerrero. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
one is upstairs. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, and it's 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that's off the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike. Manny Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So now 3-2, and the tying run is on base. And now it's Manny Machado.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one missed with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That misses the zone. 2-1. That's down and in.
At this point of the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Yeah, that's fouled off. To kick the 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aroldis Chapman departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Casey Mize.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up next, Kyle Tucker.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1. Outside corner, got him looking. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The AL out front here, 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Well, 1-run game, Aaron Judge at the plate.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Yeah, Judge takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Out to short, Lindor. Tosses across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Abbott preparing to come on if needed. Mizorowski, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one hit to first. Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Rips one to right and foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. The AL leads it 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carlos Rodon. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First offering, and it just misses. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Rodon ready. Here comes. Pitch misses, and now 3-2. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
On the ground at first. Guerrero takes it himself. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Outside low, ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ripped on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Matt Olson. He represents the go-ahead run. First pitch misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a count 1-2. Rodon sets and deals. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That ends the inning. One left for the National Leaguers. They trail it 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jacob Mizorowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now into the game, Corbin Carroll. He'll be patrolling center field. Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Ranger Suarez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gore getting loose as well. And that drops in for a strike. Strikes him out with 101.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So now here's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. That one off the mark, 1-0. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Fly ball to right. Tucker should have it. And there's two down. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one in the air center field. Carroll moving under it and makes the grab. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's a lead for the American League. 3-2. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Carlos Estevez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So back to the top of the order, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 4 with a double. Just missed. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. The National League going with a pinch runner, Ellie De La Cruz. Next to hit, Ketel Marte. And a curve is down and in. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And he chases that one. And one out now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
He's 2 outs away. And now here is Freddie Freeman. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. Freeman hits it in the air. Drops into the glove.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Machado. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Throw over to first. De La Cruz back on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.